think Fernando Mendoza would be at the strip club, and every time the DJ would play like an air horn or something, he would cover his ears and say loud noises.
What made you like the under?
Have you ever done eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
Here's the lineup. Goots, please don't splurge every time I name a name. Gunnar Henderson.
Oh.
She goes on a date with this guy, goes back to his apartment, and he does Muay Thai. And he moves the coffee table out of the way and asks her if he can show her his Muay Thai moves. You know what? I'm sick and tired of this mush bullshit. If I tweet I'm going to bet somebody and something goes horribly wrong or they get injured the next play, it's like, yeah, you mushed them. I get it. Yeah. I believe in the mush. I believe in jinxes. I'm a superstitious guy when it comes to this stuff. So AC Milan is Italy.
And that's Milano. Milan is Milano. Got it.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, chat. Good morning, Steak. Good morning, Goots. 22 comments. We are bumping in here. Yay, lads. Already with an MJ greater than LeBron comment. I was wondering how much LeBron slander we were going to get today. I didn't wake up and decide to slander LeBron James. I will tell you that much. Steak, good morning. Good to be with you. Nice hat. Crisp hat. You look good. Camera quality's good. And you're fresh off of a nice shopping session. I was going to say spree. It was a session with your wife going to Europe, which I can't wait to hear about. Yeah. And we got you for 2 more days. So I talked about maybe going to Buffalo for Thursday. And if I was going to go to Buffalo, I don't think that we were going to stream, but I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. Getting a little corp today and tomorrow. And I think not being here Thursday, Friday might be a little difficult for me. So anyways, we will likely have steak for Thursday morning. Pickett show tomorrow evening, right? So we'll do a Pickett show tomorrow. That was a great time. We had some fun bets. We hit a couple plate appearances, first baskets. Those were great. We'll do that again. Hope to see you guys there. And good to see you. What is that? Is that buongiorno? Is there a B-U-O in buongiorno?
I don't think that's how you spell anywhere near how you spell buongiorno, but maybe that is how you spell buongiorno.
Is that Portuguese? Is that the Portuguese buongiorno?
I didn't know Portuguese people said buongiorno.
Yeah. Steak, you ready to go international? Yeah, that is exactly right, actually. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then there we go. I'm glad I know that now.
I'm not shocked that we don't know.
Bro, that is exactly how you spell it. Mic checks. Okay, hold on. Steak's mic sounds great. Mine is definitely on its last legs. My camera's on its last legs. But I think do I sound okay? I'm not asking you.
Yeah.
I'm asking you. Do I sound good? QE, are you in here? Thank you, Slack Packs. He said, Steak, you look great. He said, Degen, you look good. I put my work sweater on today, my J. Crew, and I was making eggs, and I whipped it too hard, and I got egg yolk on me, but I think I got it out. LeBron gets swept. Get fucked, pal. Wasn't me. Bronny and LeBron made history last night. Father and son duo to get Stayed, how'd the breaks treat you last night? What were you doing? You were breaking last night?
Yeah, I was in Trent's break, so I can't help myself.
Yeah, I know you love that shit.
I got a Colston Loveland RPA. Do you know what RPA means?
No. Can I guess? Rookie pack auto.
Rookie patch auto. That was a pretty good fucking guess.
Yeah, thank you. Rookie patch auto. Okay, so obviously rookie card, autograph. What does patch mean?
It has like a game worn patch.
Oh, it's a patch from the jersey.
Yeah, jersey patch. Yep.
No, I collab with Biev on a couple of things, not a lot of things. The guy knows absolutely nothing outside of ball. But Biev is in here. All right, text me. I'm busy. Get out of here. Biev texts us right before I'm about to go on the show, and he says, "By the way, the Grand Salami was a Hall of Fame forced wager." I just thank you for that. Thank you for that, Goots. I just want to say, first and foremost, as much as we like Biev, and we do bust Biev's balls quite a bit, or I do at least, the majority of it, does Biev ever have anything nice or positive to say? Not about us, but let alone about anybody? Because you know what I think, and I realize it, not that he hides away from anything. Biev is a pure hater. Like, he's a hater.
Biev is definitely the Grinch of sports gambling Twitter for sure.
I don't know that he has ever said a nice thing about anyone. And then what he's told me, he says, "Oh, Twitter's a place to be nice." But if you get in Biev's head a little bit, he'll write you a fucking apology letter and whatnot. But I am just curious. Forced salami wager on a Monday on May 11th for content. I don't really know that I see the purpose in that. That would not be smart content forcing.
I don't think it's forced. Biev, only time Biev has positive things to say, it's either cottage cheese or telling LC he'll get her golf game right. Other than that, it's mostly negative. I don't think your wager was forced, but I do think it was absolutely rat shit. And
it was.
I don't know. It was just fucking. It was fun for like 10 minutes. It was fun. It's like, yeah, this is going to be a good time. We get to root for runs, and then a bunch of teams decide to score no runs, and we lost by 10 runs.
Yeah, I thought I actually did a pretty good job, because when we were going through the board, Up the Roy gave you a shout. Oh, that was 19 hours ago. I liked overs in 5 of the 6 games. So this is the thing. This is why Biev's comment annoys me. If there was ever a time that the Grand Salami made sense, it was yesterday. There were 6 games. I liked the overs in 5 of them. And now you're going to have to hear me go through every single one of them. What did I say about the Yankees-Orioles? I liked the over on Sunday. It didn't hit. It burned everybody. I thought it was a great time to go back. What did I say about the Rays and the Blue Jays? Those 2 teams had just seen those pitchers. I like the over in that game. What did we say about Texas?
No, that's the one I want to talk about, because actually I'm looking. They scored 45 runs yesterday. We weren't that far off. The game we were discussing alting the over on was 1-0, and that's what fucked us.
Yes. And I'm not done there. I like the Seattle Mariners bats. Remember, they were going against the guy who just had a legacy pitch, Lambert. Yeah. So I like the Mariners bats. Then I like the over in the Giants game, because that was like a 9.5 total with the Giants dog shit bats. So 5 of the 6 games, and here's what he's saying. I've been your guy for 4 years. I've never seen a $400 wager from you. That's just that's the R word. I've made $400 wagers plenty. Unfortunately, I haven't made them as many as often as I used to. I've been scaling back because I haven't really been as good. So that's lead by example. That's responsible gambling, in my opinion.
You need to put $800 on it today.
Well, here is what I explained. That's, to me, instead of making multiple $50 to $75 wagers, I just decided to load up on the Grand Salami. So here is the annoying thing. This is why I'm annoyed with Biev, and this is where I'm going to shred him. And this is why I've tried to help him with the units. Biev is basically saying, oh, Degen, you made a larger than usual wager to force a bet and use it for content. I usually bet $50, $75, or $100. Sometimes I'll do $150 or $200, but I did a $400 play. I'm trying to force it for content. Biev is a guy who rolls out of bed and puts $400 wagers on literally anything. But what he likes to do to hype it up, to make it seem like it's bigger than it really is he'll tell you that it's a 5-unit mega max. You understand what I'm saying? Uh-huh. So this is where I can't stand for it, Biev. And I'm sorry. I've been a fan of yours probably before you've been a fan of me. I bought Biev stock when he had like 3,000 followers. Biev is constantly, every day, stroking the content when he says, I'm up 70 units. When he makes a graphic that says 5-unit mega maxes, when it's a 2-unit wager. You put $250 on a minus 110, nothing less, ever. I think it's been years, ever. Yes, that was a substantial play for me, but I gave sound reasoning on why I did it. But if I lose 70 units, do I not count it? That is just irrelevant. And the whole reason I even chapped Biev's ass to begin with, Rav, are you here? This is where I hope Biev understands the lesson, and then we're going to wrap it up and move on. Rav said he was up 19 units. Rav, believe it or not, actually knows what his unit is and does it correctly. Biev came in and chirped him and said, talk to me when you're up 43 units. That's what Biev said. Now, on a unit calculator, Rav was up more units than Biev was, because Biev bets larger amounts of money. But Biev doesn't understand what his units are. So he will continue to just make them seem larger than they are. Biev, it is very cool that you can bet $250 a game. It's great. Lean into it. Own it. One of the best sayings I've ever heard in my life was pretty girls should do pretty girl shit. Rich kids should do rich kid shit. Own it. Lean into what you do and what you are. You don't have to hide from the fact that $250 isn't your unit. It's okay. So no, the Grand Salami was not a forced content wager. We did make a graphic. It was fun. You said it was fun for a little bit. I had a great time for about 37 minutes.
Yeah. I had a good hour.
When the Guardians put up 5 runs in 1 inning, I was like, okay. When the Rays came out and scored 3 runs in the first inning, I was like, okay. When the Yankees scored 2 runs in the top of the second or third inning, I thought we had plenty of life.
I only have one question about Biev, since you said rich kids do rich kids things. How much do they pay substitute junior varsity women's basketball coaches in South Dakota?
Well, here's the thing, and I genuinely believe that the average person that's involved in this space is a rich kid. I actually don't think Biev is a rich kid. I don't. How does he have his money? I have no idea, but that's okay. I don't care. I don't care what anybody does for a living. I really don't. I don't think it's cool. You know how many people I know in the city that fucking think they're cool because they work in finance and they wear a fucking sweater vest to work every day? There's nothing cool about that. I don't care if you're at home selling fucking comic books. I don't care if you're delivering pizzas. I genuinely don't. As long as you're not scamming anybody, as long as you're not hurting anybody, I don't care what you do for a living. But you bet a lot of money. Biev bets a lot of money.
Yeah.
Stop trying to act like you don't. Stop trying to act like you aren't in the upper echelon of large unit bettors on Twitter when you then transfer your dollar amount to units to try to seem like it's more than it is. So I think this is a very helpful lesson. And I'm only saying this because I like Biev. I would say it to you. I would say if Greg did what Biev's doing.
You bitch at me about units.
I bitch at you all the time. If Greg was doing what, let's say Greg and Biev traded places, I would, and Greg still didn't understand what I was trying to tell him. And he was still out there saying he would bet $250 a game. He'd win $1,000 and say he won 10 units. If he was betting $500 and saying it was a 5-unit Megamax, you know what I would do with Greg? I would literally go to his place of work. I would stop him. I would say, Greg, walk with me. I would sit him down. We would get coffee or we would get dinner or something. And I would literally bring like a fucking piece of paper and try to explain what I'm trying to tell him so he would get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. The Grand Salami is something that we have bet for years. There is an account called the Grand Salami Tracker that is pretty new and super helpful. But I just wanted to make it clear. I think some people thought that we had like just started this or anything like that. Yeah. It's a really fun wager. And I don't go out there and make large bets like that often.
Okay. Can I say something about it? And normally I wouldn't ever say something like this. Like, this is horrible gambling advice, but I just walk me through it. Because at first you're going to be like, oh, shut up. You're so stupid. You're so annoying. Blah, blah, blah. Your mic sucks. Whatever. Is this Grand Salami eventually going to hit? It can't go under for the rest of our lives, right?
You want to martingale it.
I mean, is it not like a complete no-brainer? Like, should you not put $800 on the Grand Salami tonight and I put $400 on it? And then if it doesn't hit, you put $1,600 on it? Like, what, where does it go wrong? I'm serious.
Okay, well, here is the problem. The problem is I started with almost 4.5 units, and that fucked up. You can't martingale something when you start at 4.5. You really should start it at 1.
Be a slave to units, but in the real
world,
not
a slave to units.
You put $800. I put $400 because I'm a good friend and I tailed you on the shit wager, and we just keep going until we get our money back. It's and listen, I understand that's bad gambling advice, and I sound like an idiot until you actually think about it, and it's actually impossible that we don't get our money back. It's impossible that we don't get our money back.
Let me explain to you why. What you're saying only applies if you have an infinite amount of money or an endless bankroll. So what I'm trying to explain to you is this: 4.5 units is 4.5% of your bankroll. Now I have to double it and do 9 units, right? So if that loses, that's 13.5% of the bankroll. Then I have to double that. That's 27% of the bankroll. Do you think you're telling me there isn't a world? I got about 4 left until I'm out. 100% of my bankroll is done. You're telling me there isn't a world where the salami could go under 7 times in a row? That's the problem. No, if I started with $100,
not possible.
That would give us maybe 11 times, 12 times.
I'm guaranteeing you that it's not happening.
So And I agree. I think it was Biev or somebody just said this. And I want to also compliment Biev. He is a master of content. Like, Biev is great. Whether it's rage bait, whether it's genuine, whatever it is, he's very, very good at this game. He's right. You're right. Whoever's saying this in the chat is right. This would be fantastic content. And if we had Monopoly money, that's exactly what I would do. That is what I would do. I would martingale the shit out of this.
I'm really upset that you're not going to. It sounds like you're talking like a guy who's not going to.
I have zero intention to.
That sucks. You're just going to let him take your $400 when you don't have to.
Do you wait? What do you mean?
I mean, I'm getting that money back. I promise you. Watch.
Yeah, but Steak, you started so small. You started at half a unit. I started at 4.5. Do you understand? We're on different wavelengths here.
Saying this, bro, but listen to me. My units are not $500 in the summer.
What is your unit?
$250.
No, you're just betting half a unit.
No, I don't have $500 summer units. I swear to God.
Okay, so in the summer, you go from betting $500 a game to $250 a game.
Yeah, I'd say like yesterday I had $250 on the Pistons spread, $100 on the money line. I bet $100 on both Lakers money line bets, all lost, by the way. 0-4.
Okay, so you okay, so even still you're at 1 unit. So now you can go 2 units. Then if you lose this, you can go 4 units. You can go 3 days to start where I am. So it feels better.
This is where I think you're acting like a bankroll dork.
It's not being a bankroll dork. It's not that. This is where you need to change your way of thinking. Your way of thinking is, if something like this calculates and makes sense.
I don't think you're a coward to units, but I think Jeeb is onto something. I think you're a slave to units. You're a slave to units.
This is a
unit slave.
This is 1000% a very, very stupid take of yours.
Yep. And I knew that it was when I came into it, but it's going to be a stupid take where I get my money back and you don't.
That you're saying, hey, you're a slave to how much money you have in the world. And when you're out of that money, just start taking loans out, borrowing it from other people. Yeah, but I mean, come on, you're shaking your head. You love leaning into being this like stupid unemployed scammer. Is that really what you want to do?
No, I'm not trying.
But you are.
I'm going to get the money back. I'm going to get the money back.
Steak, you bet small for your standards. I bet large for my standards and lost. You want
fine. What about if you just put $400 on it again?
I can be convinced to do that.
Okay, just to get your money back.
Yes. Right. But here's the other thing. It has to make sense. I want to like it.
I just got a text from Biev. Hold on. He said if you don't hit, he'll loan you the money. If you run out of bankroll betting the Grand Salami, Biev will loan you the money for the.
Okay, listen. I just want to be
interest free. He said interest free, and he said you don't have to rush. No rush on paying him back.
I want to be very clear about this, and I want to make sure I'm being very nice. You sound stupid.
Okay, it's fine.
And I understand if I was 25, this would be hilarious.
Okay, and I want to be clear. I started this off by saying it was stupid.
You did do that. You're doing a phenomenal job.
Okay.
You are laughing and being semi-serious about the fact that if we run out of money martingaling the salami, we can take an interest-free loan out from Biev, who we think may or may not be a substitute teacher in South Dakota.
Yeah, no, we know that he's a substitute teacher.
Okay.
That we know.
None of this
is how much he gets paid doing it.
None of this is going to happen.
Okay, fine. So $400 on it.
Maybe
200 again. I'll go 200 again.
This is trying to actually push martingaling to Grand Salami is dumb.
Okay, whatever.
I made a really large wager and I lost.
It's cool. All right.
And I know you want to have fun and be silly and be funny, but the example that I would like to set is if you make a large bet and you lose.
Can I just ask you a question? Have you heard of the saying, fall down 7 times, stand up 8? You heard of that?
Yeah,
you're falling down 1 time and standing up 0.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is, dude.
No, it's not. I took a big fall. Yeah. I tried to climb a really big tree and I took a big fall. So it's like, oh, I couldn't climb that really big tree. Now let me try to go climb this really big mountain. it's being very stupid.
Listen, man, it is being very stupid, and I accept it. I said it was stupid on the intro to this conversation. We're going to leave it alone after this. I will be stupid with my money back, and you will be the smart guy without your money back. That is the truth.
Yes, but again, I have to remind you of this. You started with a small wager.
I get it. But you could.
You don't get it.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You can do it. You could bet $400 until you get your money back. You will hit a grand salami before you run out of bankroll.
Okay, but you are wanting to do this because 3 more martingales for you would finally become what one wager of it was for me.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm still guaranteeing you get your money back. The promise.
You're guaranteeing the grand salami will go over once in the next 3 days. That's all you're doing.
You're 4%, so you'll put $400 on it tonight. That'll make it 8%, right? And then you'll put $800 on it the following day. That'll be 16%.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll put $1,600 on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then that'll be 32%.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll put $3,200 on it, and that'll make it 64%.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting close, but it's not 5 days.
That's it. That's literally it. Because then 64% is $6,400. If you do another $6,400, you're over your 100% of your bankroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it now. Is that stupid? Because it makes sense. Oh, this is dumb. I get it. Yeah, I get it, man. Hey, it is dumb. It is stupid. It's unfortunate.
All right. 0 for 1 minus $400.
Yeah. What if I don't know. We have to look at the board, because if I just blindly agree to bet the over in the grand salami, then
looking at the board doesn't help you. You looked at the board yesterday and you bet the over in the grand salami.
Yeah, you're right. I guess it doesn't help me. I should have. So that kind of comes into play where it's like when you ask your wife or your girlfriend to fill out a bracket and she's like, okay, will you help me? And it's like, no, the whole point is you should do it because you're probably going to have a better result not knowing what you're doing than I am.
Yeah.
No, it's absolutely right. If I don't do it, it's going to hit.
Yeah, it's whatever. I'm done trying to convince you.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm not, I took a big swing and it missed. And
I'm doing it though. I'm just letting you know I'm doing it. No. You don't have to tell me why it makes sense for me to do it. I'm just letting you know I'm doing it. That's it. Just a friend letting a friend know that I'm doing something.
Stop with the friend. Because even Biev called you out. That cuck wager was nonsense. Oh, I'm going to throw a little bit on it because I'm a friend.
I can't believe that me putting $200 to tail my friend could be. Biev is so full of shit, bro. How are you going to have Biev's back? He's calling me out for being a cuck for wagering $200 when that's 2 of his units. But then he's also saying you forced the wager. So why the fuck would I want to put more than $200 on a wager he's saying you forced? You got to pick a side. Biev's playing both sides.
No, my side is Biev is a hater, and that was a cuck wager. I mean, he's still right from time to time.
Nah, $200 is $200, bro.
You don't have to tail me.
Yeah.
Did I didn't ask you.
I know I don't, and I can also tail you and put $200 on it.
Did you like the wager?
Yeah.
No,
I did.
Okay.
I would be a complete liar if I said no. Let's move on, man. Let's move on.
Okay. Let's talk about some of your shit wagers.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I have a good take to kind of lean into you a little bit. I don't think I did a good enough job of this yesterday.
Okay.
You bet the Lakers to win because you said LeBron James wouldn't get swept.
Yeah, it was a fun thing to say until it wasn't fun.
Your ideas of fun are hilarious. That to me, and this is a lot easier to say now that it didn't happen, but I can say it because I didn't think it was going to happen. Although I didn't bet the Thunder money line because you got in my head. Because hey, I that was like me putting $200 on a bet for you. I tailed you by not betting the Thunder money line. Who do you think LeBron James is? You think LeBron James is Superman? You think if you put money under your pillow, you're going to show up in he's like the Tooth Fairy? Like that's kind of that was a Disneyland wager. Like, oh, LeBron James isn't getting swept. 41 years old LeBron James isn't getting swept. That's just not what he does. LeBron James needs a supporting cast. LeBron James does not have a supporting cast. And also, I think you're undermining and underestimating the Thunder. You thought the Thunder were going to get swept? I hate to hindsight you, but that to me was such a Disney World Marvel comic book.
You are hindsighting me, and you didn't say a singular peep when I told you LeBron James was going to win the series against the Rockets. You didn't say a singular peep. were profitable betting the Lakers. Yes, they got
the first halves are sharp.
What?
The first halves are sharp.
The first half's also hit, but I'm not even talking about the first half. I'm talking about when we started talking about the NBA playoffs, and I told you they had a chance to beat the Rockets, and they fucking did. So I don't know what you're doing now. Oh, they lost to the Thunder 4-0. They didn't cover. Whatever.
They swept.
Disneyland wager. You just put your biggest wager of the year on the Grand Salami. I can't bet the best basketball player of all time to not get swept. Makes no sense.
No, it does. It makes perfect sense. You thought LeBron James wasn't going to get swept. That's comic book. That's fairy tale.
I thought it was very much worth the plus 500 wager. I'd do it again if the game was tonight.
He would lose. He would lose again.
Okay, maybe I would.
Oh, you're going to martingale that? You're going to martingale everything.
I mean,
in your head, nothing is going to happen 10 times in a row.
In a way, I did martingale that. Because I bet the Lakers money line every game in that series.
You've got martingale brain right now. You are telling yourself, no way that can continue to happen.
Yeah, but that's not what I was doing. I knew I was betting the Lakers first half money line and money line for the whole series.
The first halves were actually very sharp plays. This is a terrible take. Grand Salami being your biggest wager is crazy. I think I did a good job explaining that instead of doing $50 to $75 wagers on the overs I liked, and the only side I was going to take was the Angels, I was just going to lump it together into the Grand Salami. Please, how does that not make sense? I know I could have. Degen could have put Thunder money line Knicks to win the East, stood on business for a stake, but he didn't. Absolutely not.
Correct. And I begged you to do that. I begged.
You did, and out of respect for you, I didn't do it.
You have no respect for me. You're up here calling. You have no respect for me.
You don't think like that TikTok you shared to retweet the stream was actually adorable? Those two kids talking about
so good, right?
So fucking good. You don't think you can see those kids if they asked them about, hey, what do you think about Thunder Lakers game 4? You don't think those kids would be like, man, I don't think LeBron James is going to get swept.
You know what I think when I see those kids, to be honest?
What?
I think there's about 6 years and before their lives are completely ruined by gambling.
Yeah, that is true. Anyways, congratulations to the Thunder. I don't know what Trent did. Trent bet on the Thunder the first time this series and they didn't cover?
Yeah, Trent bet on the Thunder. He was supposed to not bet till the finals. I think that was the agreement. And then he bet on them. So, I mean, it's like the least surprising thing in the world that they didn't cover. But also, I don't know what the fuck he's thinking. I'll say it. I don't know what he's thinking. Sometimes you just got to stick to your guns. It wasn't like he was bored yesterday. He was breaking all day. I don't know. Oh, you and Biev convinced him I missed that part. Okay, then it's your guys' fault.
Who are you saying you?
Rav.
Oh, Biev and Rav convinced him. Why did they convince Biev bet the Lakers?
Yeah, I know. So see,
those guys make no sense.
Dirty bitches.
They don't make
dirty bitches.
Because we took the Lakers. Oh, so you told Trent to go to take the opposite.
You know the Dylan Brooks meme from yesterday? Obviously, you saw it 1,000 times.
Yeah, he's sitting courtside.
That's everyone from the Yap watching the other two people from the Yap's bets. Seriously.
That's pretty good. Young Degen and Steak bitching about the refs. That would be fun. Those kids are hilarious because they're like, refs, come on, man. I'm sorry, but you're glazing. You're glazing SGA. Xander, this is actually kind of a good way to put it. Jeff put all his money on black instead of betting 10 individual numbers for the same amount. Yeah, pretty good way to put it. I saw a guy comment, by the way. Thought this was pretty good. He's definitely a professional gambler. I don't know if he's watching or not. I don't think he was a follower. But this is actually kind of interesting in all seriousness. Okay. Oh no. The dude crypto. Oh yeah, this guy definitely has like 6 computer screens. He said, I'd rather nerf, whatever that means, 5 of the 6 games down to an over 6.5 and parlay them for plus 4.5, than nuke a grouped over at minus 105. But I'm not a professional gambler, shrug emoji, which definitely means he is. This was interesting.
That's stupid.
No, it's not. Well, okay. It is and it isn't. Let me explain. He took alt overs for 5 games. Now, 3 of them didn't hit. But if you like most of the overs to go over, right, you take a couple of them, remove the ones you don't like, and you get a plus price.
Stupid, dude. One of the games could fuck you. 5 of the games could soar, and the salami could still hit. That's stupid.
But Steak, hold on. On a slate like that, one game could fuck you in the salami. The 1-0 game.
Much more likely that one game could fuck you in the whatever the fuck he's doing.
Yes, ultimately I agree with you, but I thought there was a little bit of a point here. Alting every game over 6.5 or 5 of the 6, and it's plus 447 instead of minus 105. I didn't hate it. Sounds like you hate it.
Oh, plus 447. Okay, well maybe that's a little.
That's what I'm saying. It's not plus 105.
It's because it's never gonna happen. Can't martingale that shit.
You cannot martingale that shit. No, that is absolutely correct. All right, let's do a little recapping. Sure. What's worse, a parlay or the salami? I don't really think the salami is anywhere near the same as a parlay.
Before we recap, can I ask your advice, your airport advice?
Oh yeah, please do.
So I fly into JFK and I have 4 hours at JFK.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, and then I fly directly from JFK to Italy. 7-hour flight, and it's overnight. Like, I take off, I want to say around like 10:20 p.m., but when I get to Italy, it's the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no sleeping once I get to Italy. It's right into fucking Italy activities. Here's my question. There's a few of them. One, should I get drunk at JFK?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Because you're going to say yes.
That's all I do at airports and on airplanes as I get drunk, yeah.
But no. You're not the wrong guy, because I actually can't think of a reason why I wouldn't. I want to sleep on the plane. I have a 7-hour straight through flight. What would be, I guess I'm saying is, like, play devil's advocate. What would be the reason not to get drunk?
I mean this in the nicest way possible. It's a very dumb question.
Why?
Why wouldn't you get drunk? You just said it.
I know. I'm asking you, is there a side I'm missing?
No.
Yeah, so 4 hours doesn't sound so bad.
Well, the only thing would be you're going to wake up and maybe be hungover. I don't know, but yeah, I mean the move is to get. I can't sleep on planes, so and my wife can. But when we flew overnight to Paris, even that first day, we got into the hotel and we fell asleep. We did nothing. We just went to bed. Now you can't do that. It sounds like, because you have shit to do, or you're gonna go to Switzerland or something like that.
No, I'll be in Italy. I'll be in Italy for a day, but I'm not chilling.
Got it. So I would probably, well, let's take it back a second. JFK is under construction. Okay. A lot of people probably do or do not know this. LaGuardia was under construction for like 10 years. It was the worst airport in the country. Now it's the best, in my opinion. LaGuardia is beautiful. You can eat off the floor there. JFK sucked, but it was the best airport in New York. It was better than Newark, and it was better LaGuardia. JFK sucks. It's under construction. I just flew back from it from San Francisco. When I went there, I went through Delta One, which is its own separate thing, which is amazing. Do you have Delta? Are you flying Delta to Italy?
I'm flying Emirates.
Oh, very cool. Okay. You need to think of what you're going to do for 4 hours in JFK.
Correct.
Your flight's at 10:20. You're probably going to board an hour before.
Yeah. So you're going to got to go through all the shit.
Yeah. That's not going to take too much time. So you're getting in. So what are you getting in around, like 5:00?
Yeah.
There's some things that are closed. There's some things that are opened. I would probably take the time to explore, or maybe do a little bit of research of like anything that might be open in JFK. Maybe there's an Emirates lounge. Maybe there's a new lounge that you should or should not go to. The Capital One lounge looked okay, but there's a TWA hotel at JFK that is awesome. I haven't been there in a few years, but when it opened, my wife and I went. We didn't even fly anywhere. We just went, just stay the night and check it out. It was very cool. Cool bar, cool restaurant. Then we stayed a night when we flew out somewhere before. You should go to the TWA hotel. That's where you
have a lobby bar.
Yep. They have a lobby bar. It's like its own hotel connected to the airport. Hovey says that's legit where I'm working at the moment, TWA. Very cool. And then you should start drinking. You should have like a martini there, class it up. And when you get on the plane, then obviously you have another 1 to 2 drinks. Do you take gummies when you fly?
I don't think I was planning on taking gummies, but now I'm reconsidering. I was going to take a couple scotch drinks to the dome once I got on the plane. Scotch makes me sleepy.
Good. And then are you going to take any melatonin or anything?
I'll take something like that, yeah. Well, last time I flew to Europe, I took Xanax, and it's just like I was barely a person for the next 24 hours. I took Xanax, shot for Johnny Walker, and it's like the first day of my vacation was pointless.
No, do not drink an espresso martini.
I'm not, because I want to get sleepy, so I won't be able to do that.
Yeah. I think I think that's a pretty good plan. I think you're going to be in a good position to fall asleep and get nice and drunk. Sounds good. But you got to go to that TWA hotel. It's excellent.
I will go. Yeah. 100%.
Okay. Yeah. Crushing Zans in an airport bathroom. Yeah. Aisle seat or window seat?
I'm always aisle and my wife's always window.
Hopefully it's one of those situations where on international flights, you can get like the 2 seats.
That's what we have.
Yeah. Very cool. All right, great. That'll be awesome. Jeff, can you please check my DM out? I have a trip coming up to NYC and looking for some advice. Absolutely. J Jack, sorry if I missed you, but there's the way the DMs are on Twitter now are not great. You have to it's really weird. You have to go to requests and you have to go to hidden. There's some DMs I looked briefly and I saw that I have not gotten to. I really apologize because I'm pretty good about that. When I commute into the city after this for my appointments, I will get back to you. My bad on that. Wait, so Steak makes a rando sit between him and his wife on the plane?
Nah.
Why do you have that look on your face?
I don't know. What do you want me to say? It's a 2-seater. It's a little 2-seater situation.
Yeah, but he's probably talking about when there's 3 seats. What do you do?
Good question. I guess she would probably take the middle. She would probably take the middle.
And you would take the aisle.
Yeah, I am very high up with Delta, to be honest. I don't want to have a bunch of people make a bunch of comments in the chat, but if I'm flying Delta, it's usually going to be first class.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I'm right there.
If I have a kid, then I'm sitting 3. We're sitting 3 to a row, and she's in the middle.
You also have to remember we're a little bit older than the average person who watches this. When you get into your 30s, that's really when you know how to party, and that's when you start to make a little bit of money. How do you want to spend your money? Some people like nice materialistic things. I prefer good tickets at sporting events, nice hotels, and to travel on an airline I prefer, and first class if possible. So no beef with that. All right, Steak. It's 10:40. I got to get a cup of water.
Okay, fair.
Am I coming to Queens for the Eastern Conference Final? I don't know what that means. What is he talking about?
Well, he's probably talking about the Knicks.
Why would I go to Queens for that?
Maybe there's a good Knicks bar
in Queens.
I don't fucking know, man. To watch a game.
Am I going to Queens to watch a game? No. Nothing against Queens. I like Queens.
Yeah. I've never been to Queens, I don't think.
Good Spanish food. Good Greek food.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Pupusas. You ever had a pupusa?
Yeah.
Very good. Nick's Nosebleeds, $2,000. Shit's wild. Yeah, fuck Madison Square Garden, dude. Yeah. Fuck it into an oblivion. Anyways, a couple of stream streaks, a little shoot 'em up. P. Danny, Tailing Dawes. Appreciate you guys. All right. Let's recap a little bit of the games yesterday, Steak. I'm gonna grab a cup of water, but the Cleveland Cavaliers win and cover. And I don't know if Beef's friends is or Biev is still in here, but his friend is on our ass about chirping James Harden. And listen, I'm here to tell you, I'm done. Okay. Sometimes people have to understand something. I've been critical of James Harden because he played like shit. Okay. I didn't just roll out of bed and decide to be a James Harden hater. I like the Cavs making a move for James Harden. I really did. I thought it was going to be a good fit. He was terrible in the first 2 games. Well, he was good and much better in games 3 and 4. To be critical and to be angry and tweet about it into the abyss. We're not in anybody's DMs. We're not threatening anybody's family. Okay. You just yell at the void. It's a lot like coaching. That's how I feel about it. This is how I would be if I was James Harden coach. I don't know if these coaches, these NBA coaches say anything to superstar players. I think maybe they just let them figure it out or whatever. Kenny Atkinson, by the way, I think he won coach of the year last year. I didn't realize that with the Cavs. Everything I tweet about James Harden, I would say it to him. I'd be like, listen, man, you're too good for this. Stop turning the ball over. Stop dribbling and fucking like you just chugged a beer and spun around with a bat 10 times. Pull your head out of your ass. The head is out of his ass. He's playing good basketball. I watched some of that game. Donovan Mitchell started really, really slow. I thought the Pistons were winning for sure. The whole time I thought, fuck. Steak was right. You said it would go 6, but you also went to bat and saying the Pistons would win that game. And when the Pistons were up in that, I believe it was in the second half where they had a lead at halftime.
They were up 50-56, and then they were down 69-56.
So it was the third quarter. I didn't watch the fourth quarter, but the third quarter, I remember as I started to pass out, I heard 16 straight for the Cavs or something like that. Like they went on a run. I don't know how it happened entirely, did the Pistons fade, or did the Cavs really start to turn it up a notch? Where's your head at as a Pistons guy?
Well, I, for one, go get your water. I, for one, I'm not going to start throwing James Harden a party. I'll stick to being a James Harden hater while still giving props when it was due. He hit a big shot to end game 3, and he was really good to start game 4. He's not the reason the Cavs won yesterday. That was very, very much Donovan Mitchell. And it's a lot easier to be James Harden when Donovan Mitchell's scoring 42 points and 43 points, and giving you some of the easiest assists you'll ever have. James Harden still shot 5 for 14 from the field, by the way. So anyone throwing him a party is crazy. I'll stick on my James Harden hate train. I think all of us know how this ends with James Harden, but Biev's friend that Jeff mentioned is probably one of the most interesting guys alive. We met him in Jacksonville. He's a Jacksonville Jaguars, James Harden, USC, Boston Red Sox fan. And he has been in our mentions every single time we say something bad about James Harden. Like I said, nothing negative to say about the way James Harden's played in the last 2 games, but I think we all know how this ends for James Harden at some point or another. And it's not every day you're going to get 43 points out of Donovan Mitchell. Jeff's asking what's wrong with the Pistons. I mean, listen, Cade Cunningham hasn't been great in this series at all. I don't want to shit on him, but he has not been very good in this series. Jalen Duren, I don't even know what to say. Jalen Duren has more single-digit games in these playoffs than he had all regular season. He's a completely different guy. Like, it is a completely different guy. I don't even understand. He's the problem. I don't know if you ever could have told me you were going to get – how many points did they get out of? They got 24 from Karis LeVert and 15 out of Paul Reed, and they lost the game. Duncan Robinson, for some reason, takes 3 shots. I'm just confused what the Pistons' game plan was, but it's because they can't get jack shit out of Jalen Duren, and he was a fucking all-star this year. It's just so confusing how somebody can crumble this bad in the playoffs.
I wanted to comment on 2 things. I'm really glad you brought up Jalen Duren. What in the world is going on with this guy? Does anybody know? I mean, is it like a game plan thing or something?
Dude, he had 2 rebounds. I understand it's the Cavs, and I get it. I know they have fucking twin towers. It's not like it's 2 rebounds for Jalen Duren is excusable.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It was good to see Donovan Mitchell. Oh my God, he ended up with 43 points. It was good to see him kind of show up and be the superstar guy that we'd like for him to be. Biev, I don't know, maybe you disappeared, but I gave a little bit of a spiel on Harden. And were we wrong? No. That's what I tried to explain to people. No, we weren't wrong. He played awful and he's played better. That's great. He's still 5 for 14. That's not ideal.
You want to crown him, then crown him.
No. This is the thing. I have such a difficult time with people like Biev's friend, who, if you're a fan of a player or a fan of a team, you can't acknowledge that player or team is playing poorly and deserves criticism. And no, you can't all of a sudden be right about oh, see, there's James Harden, bro. He played 2 awful games. He played 2 good games. Step the fuck up. It's 2-2. I don't know what to tell you. The Cavs could be up in this or the series 3-1 if he played a competent game in game 1 or 2. So, anyways, I don't know what's going on with Jalen Duren. This is fascinating to me. The Detroit Pistons are a real frustrating team. I thought Karis LeVert was awesome. Did you talk about him at all?
Yeah, of course he was awesome. It's so crazy you get that out of Karis LeVert and you lose the game. It's crazy. And it wasn't even particularly close. But Donovan Mitchell was scorched earth, so that has to be mentioned.
Yeah. That to me is the Donovan Mitchell that we should see more often than not. I'm not saying 40+ point Donovan Mitchell, but he should be a guy in the playoffs that has 30+ points 4 games out of a 7-game series. Is that crazy to say?
No, not at all.
I mean, that's I'm not saying he's as good as Anthony Edwards or any of these other guys. I'm not saying that at all. He's not shy or whatever, but he's the scorer on this team. He should score. He's exactly what he should.
Really good. He's really good. Yeah.
So you talked about Cade Cunningham not being all that great. -23. Sor Thompson, -27. Yikes. Cade Cunningham, 19 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. Karis LeVert was their leading scorer with 24 points. Tobias Harris did not get 20. He was 6 for 17, but He had 8 rebounds and 5 assists. I'm not going to criticize Tobias. I thought Tobias still played his dick off last night.
Yeah, the shots just weren't falling, but he has 8 rebounds and 5 assists. He doesn't turn the ball over. What more do you want out of Tobias Harris? Like I said, I'm more confused that Duncan Robinson attempts 2 field goals. Asar Thompson shouldn't have more than 3 field goal attempts. It was interesting. 7 minutes from Isaiah Stewart. And I know that's because Paul Reed was hooping, but with how bad Jalen Duren was, it's definitely a weird box score for the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah. Where is your head at for this series? Do you think that the Pistons win the next 2, or do you think it's going 7?
I should probably stop giving predictions on this series.
That's true.
Haven't been right, and this is pretty simple. The Pistons are 3.5-point favorites. I would bet another testicle if I had any left that this series was going 7 one way or another, no matter how it goes down. But man, if the Pistons lose this one at home, I see no way they go to Cleveland and extend the series, even though they did that in Orlando. And
I was just going to say that. Yeah,
the Magic are pussies. That has
Cavs aren't.
Not as they are more pussy than the Magic, but they have more shot makers. If the Magic had a guy who put the ball in the basket like 2 or 3 times in that second half, they're winning that game. They're not missing 27 shots in a row. So no, I think if that goes back to Cleveland for 6, it's over in 6 for Cleveland. Unfortunately, I'm calling it a must-win for Detroit in Game 5.
Okay, and are you already gonna be betting Detroit in Game 5?
I mean, I feel like at this point I should just stand on business, right?
Yeah, if
I give up now, and the Cavs have been awful. Aren't the Cavs 0-5 on the road in the playoffs this year? 0-6, 0-5.
Pull it up right now. Yeah. 126-104 against Toronto, 93-89, 112-110. The crazy thing about the Cavs is how bad they played in those first 2 games. And if I recall correctly, I think they had a chance to win both.
Yeah. But then you could say the same thing about the Pistons in Game 3. They played awful and they had a chance to win that one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cade Cunningham has a turnover problem in the playoffs for sure.
Yeah, you know what? If I was your advisor, I would tell you that you probably should just stand on business with the Pistons. It just gets tricky because then at what point are you just like, does it just look like you're blindly betting the Pistons every game?
Because at some point I am.
You are, yeah, right. Did you bet the Pistons in Game 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I bet the Pistons all 4 games this series. I have.
It would be, but also it would be silly to not bet them against a Cavs team that's 0-6 on the road. So I think you got to fire it off.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do a little quick recap on the NHL. So did you happen to see what happened in this game last night with the Wild and the Avalanche? I
saw a little bit. I saw it was Wild scored first, and I got excited. Then it was 2-1 Avalanche. Is that how it went?
I don't know. I fell asleep. I think, let me go see. It was 2-1 and then 2-2 in the third period, and then it was just a barrage of goals for the Avs.
Yeah.
I got excited too because the Wild were getting outplayed. I think at one point it was 7 shots to 1. Then it was 10 shots to 3. Then it was like 14 shots to 4. And I'm like, holy shit. Like typically if a team gets out to that much of a lead in the shot department,
yeah,
the other team will slowly start to close the gap. It's
Yeah.
like the Wild were just not doing that. And I didn't even think that the Wild were playing so poorly. I thought the Avs were just on fire. The Avs to me looked on fire. What's up, Cam? It's Money. Good morning. Avs had like 20 shots to 4 and we're down 1. Easy live bet. Yeah, true. But you know what's interesting about that, Cam, is sometimes in hockey, the team that is out shooting the other team, if they're not getting their way, they'll kind of like lose it a little bit, lose their edge, get a little upset or whatever. The Avalanche are just a different beast. I got to tell you, it's unfortunate. I thought the Wild were a fun team. I really thought when they went up and they scored that first goal, I think it was on a power play. The guy like jabbed him in the face with a stick. It was so weird. I thought the Wild had a chance to win that game, and I was very excited for this to be 2-2 and maybe the Avs getting shook a little bit. Not the case. I hate to say it. I don't know if Biev is still in here. He's a Wild guy. I'm wondering if any Minnesota fans think that they have a chance in this series. 3-1. It feels like it's pretty much over.
I don't think anybody thinks they have a chance in this series.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is like a very delusional fan. I had Cade 20 points, Mitchell 20 points at half. Mitchell 43, finished with 19. Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, I'm done Martingale and Cade Cunningham.
Take an interest-free loan out from Biev. There's no way it goes 0-5. The Ducks taking out the Avs. Yeah, the Ducks are very, very fun. We'll talk about that a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting a little nervous about the Canes. I got to tell you, the Montreal Canadiens are looking real good. All right, Steak. Shoot,
we didn't really recap Lakers Thunder. How much you want to say about that? I'm more interested in where the Lakers go from here.
Let's talk about it. Let me set the stage for you real quick. I didn't watch any of the game. Again, seriously, the first half wagers on the Lakers in this series when they were winning was incredible. So good on that. It was hilarious. They were winning these first halves by 1 and then losing the game by double digits. I saw them talking about this morning. And they're joking a little bit, but the LeBron haters who don't think that the 2020 bubble championship is real, which there are people like that in baseball too, who not even necessarily saying that the Dodgers World Series doesn't count. They're saying that the Rays trip to the World Series doesn't count. Greg cocksucker. But I think, wow, Ohtani went 0-for-5 last night again. Jeez. But people were saying, or the question was asked, I think on Wake Up Barstool, was LeBron to the Lakers a failure? And then the response to that is, you can't say it's a failure if they won a championship.
Correct.
So let's just take that away from the equation. What do the Lakers do from here? You've got Luka.
Yeah, you got Austin Reeves. Rui Hachimura, I feel like, grew up before our eyes in this playoffs. But that's about it. This is like a really bad roster.
It's not a good roster, man. And like these things get exposed when you lose, just like it happened with the Celtics. I mean, we were talking about the Celtics probably coming out of the East, and then they lose, and it's like, wow, they have Baylor Shireman. Rui Hachimura is 28 years old, so he's not a spring chicken, but also, I mean, he's got definitely, you would think, a good 4 years left, 4 or 5 years until he gets to probably 32, 33. So I think he's a guy they should hold on to. But I guess my question is this, from like a ball knower perspective: is Austin Reeves a guy that you can pair with Luka and really be a threat to win a championship? And obviously I'm assuming that LeBron he's got 1 more year left.
Yeah.
Right? Like, do you want to talk about that at all? Like, do you think LeBron's retiring next year?
No, I do not think Lebron is retiring. Absolutely not. I think LeBron has 1 more year left.
So then he's going to.
Not saying it's going to be in No. This upcoming year will be LeBron's final year.
That's what I mean. This is his farewell tour.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. People are saying it's not going to be in LA.
I don't think it will be in LA either. I think that's the most obvious thing about this. Go ahead.
I think I've done a really good job as a LeBron hater, giving the man his flowers this stage in his career, because I'm not a fucking Stephen A or a Skip Bayless. I hate that LeBron went to the Lakers.
Maybe LeBron should go to Cleveland. James Harden should stay there, and they should get Kevin Durant.
But like, can't everyone kind of admit, yeah, it's one thing to go Cleveland, Miami, back to Cleveland. Why the Lakers?
Feels like LeBron had a plan all along.
Why the Lakers?
It feels like he had a plan all along. He knew he wanted to try to get. He knew it went bad in Cleveland, and when he went to Miami, that was the plan. And then he always knew he was going to try to go back to Cleveland and win a championship, and then he did that. And then I feel like it was like play for the Lakers. Just feels like
he thought he would win more ships on the Lakers. Oh, money, yeah. But I mean, come on, dude. LeBron needs money. I think
all the greats played for the Lakers for the most part. So.
That's what I'm saying. But like, it's a crowded room. They have so many guys, and it's like, to think of like, oh, LeBron is one of the Lakers legends. It's like, ugh, it just doesn't sit well. So what does he do? Where does he go?
I mean, everyone's saying Cleveland. How could I pick anywhere besides Cleveland? Where's another place I could even say?
I don't know, but let's have some fun.
Okay. Dallas is crazy.
Ooh.
Golden State's crazy. DC is a hell no. The DC is for Kevin Durant, dude. Orlando's not happening. He's not coming to Orlando. I feel like he talks shit about Orlando.
Yeah, I don't want him in Orlando anyway. Wait a minute. I like Dallas.
Yeah, I like Golden State.
Why?
I think Golden State is fun.
You're not sick of them?
Boston is crazy.
No. Oh, he's got a Red Sox ownership, doesn't he? Isn't
Boston
he a Red
is
Sox?
crazy. There's no way.
I don't know why I'd go to Dallas. Somebody threw it out to play with Kyrie. 1 year of him and Steph. 2 old fucks. 6-man for OKC. Oh my God. That's literal cuck chair.
Nah, that's what Kevin Durant would do.
Send him to Utah.
Nope.
He misses Kyrie. They've said
We've covered about every team in the NBA so far in the chat, and I could say the only ones I could honestly see are Cleveland, Dallas, and Golden State.
I think he should.
Spurs is crazy.
I think he should go to. All right, how about this? Let me dumb it down for you a little bit. If you only have 2 options, staying in LA or leaving, what do you think you should do? Not picking a team.
Leave LA, it's over.
I agree.
Yeah, it's over.
I agree. Okay. LeBron, you are a Sixer. Ooh. Ooh.
No.
I don't hate that.
I don't think so, man.
Okay, let's talk about the Lakers for a second. So the Lakers was asking about Austin Reeves. Can Austin Reeves and Luka be your 1-2 punch?
With a really good center, with a really good big man.
What is Austin Reeves' biggest flaw as a player? I haven't watched enough of him because he's on the West Coast and the games are late.
I'm not that level of a ball knower, but I feel like it's fairly obvious that it's defense for both him and Luka.
So they need like a Dylan Brooks. They need like Kelly Oubre's.
No, those are fine names. They need a stud at center, an absolute stud center. They need a really good big man.
Can they get anybody in the draft?
I was wondering, and I was doing a mock draft, which I will post on the Book It website, by the way. I was wondering if there was a way they could get up to get Ade Mara, the dude from Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would be fucking amazing, but he's going to go way too high, I think.
So what about DeAndre Ayton?
Sucks. Sucks. Horrible. Jackson Hayes had 18 points yesterday, which is incredible. They have the worst centers ever. They're dog shit. Honestly, Jared Allen, as much as I make fun of him, they would take him in a heartbeat, and they'd be hyped about it, B-Bets.
What about Zubac?
Well, he's...
No, but okay, sorry. A player like Zubac.
Sure, yeah, of course.
Yep. All right, I got a mock draft up right now. This is from, I probably shouldn't say it, no free ads. AJ 1, Darren 2, Cam Boozer 3, Caleb Wilson 4, Kingston Flemings to the Clippers, Keaton Wagler to the Nets, Darius Acuff to the Kings, Mikal Brown Jr. to the Hawks. Oh, that's fun. Braden Burries to the Mavericks, Yaxel Lendenberg to the Bucks.
Braden Burries, God bless the team that drafts Braden fucking Burries.
Adi Mara, Golden State. Oh, Nate Ament to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
That would be the scenario of a lifetime for a kid like him. A lifetime. God, that would hit. He would be so lucky if that.
I want to be on record. Like, I love bold takes. I've had plenty of them, and a lot of them are wrong. Some are right, and it's great. I like that you are calling Nate Ament to be a bust. I just want to be a record. I don't entirely agree.
Totally fine. And also, I want to be on record. It's not a contrarian take.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most people don't. Most people agree with me.
Oh, so I'm contrarian in thinking that he would be a guy I would
say so. Yes, I think you and TC would be the only people I could think of that have been pro him. Not including any Tennessee Volunteer fans.
I like to hear that. TC's a sharp dude. Yeah, I don't know. I think I said maybe he's a little Ben Simmons-ish and the top 2 inches. Yeah, Deej, I agree. He is a pussy. He's got to be less of a pussy.
If he's good, it won't be for many years. I really do at least believe that. If he's ever good, it will take a while.
I think he's got the build and the skill set to be an NBA player. I'm worried about this. And I don't know enough about him, but he definitely has a little bit of that Ben Simmons in the eyes.
But let me ask you this.
Okay.
In today's world where they have NIL and you were the best player at Tennessee, a huge school with plenty of money to pay players, you don't think he should have taken something like $4 million to go back and play more college basketball at 19 years old? Because he, for me, is the number one candidate for that. Of everybody in this draft, he's the number one guy I look at and say, you should have gotten paid by the University of Tennessee. They have plenty of money to give out. But I guess if you're going to go top 10 anyways, like Sink's saying, then I guess go get your money. You're going to go top 10. Matt, I guess a bad spot for you would be top 15, but man.
I would say this though, the only cool thing if you're a good player, the cool thing about not being drafted top 3 is you're not going to a shit team. So
there's a guy that keeps saying Degen gets pegged. Sorry, it's distracting me. I know you always say I get distracted by the chat. We need a mod to get him out of here. But then after we get him out of here, that's 5. Degen gets pegged. After we get him out of here, I want to talk to you about someone. It's important.
Okay. Yeah. Any mods in YouTube? Could we? I think that guy's been in here before. But I was gonna say, I mean, it's kind of cool to be like, hey, dude, Native Men, you could fall to Atlanta, you could fall to Oklahoma City, you could fall to Golden State, like better than me on the fucking Wizards or Memphis, you know?
Okay. Just doesn't the guy in here saying Degen gets paid 6 times in a second make you appreciate the winky binky guy who just comes in here and he says this one thing one time, I'm winked up, then he leaves?
I guess, yes, but I want to make it clear. The winky binky guy has potential to be a Trojan horse. That's what I don't think you understand.
Give me an example.
Okay. Winky Binky can come in here and just do his Winky Binky nonsense. You're all like, oh, Winky Binky's not that bad. Come on in. Come on in. It's the wolf in sheep's clothing. And then
what happens?
I don't know. He starts fucking Steak gets pegged and DJ gets pegged and blah, 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 and spews nonsense. You know what I mean?
And then we kick him out.
Yeah, of course. But my whole point is I don't even like to get him.
But innocent until proven guilty.
I live my life. You're guilty till you're proven innocent. You understand what I'm saying?
Like
and if you come in with Winky Binky nonsense, you're already guilty. You're guilty of something.
He's just winked up, man. He's just winked up.
Whatever. We're just different people. I Heisman Trophy everybody that I meet in life. You are stiff-armed until you can prove that you deserve not to be stiff-armed.
Okay. He's still.
I know. Is anybody in fucking
Mods
YouTube?
and Rem, dude? Mods and Rem. Always.
Dude, I had a guy. I thought he was being funny, but I had to look at his. I looked at his replies, and he's just like he's ruthless to people, especially that guy on Barstool, the Iceman, Elio. I had to block this dude, but he kept commenting, and he was like, when are you going to speak on the Sebastian Telfair incident? You've seen that guy commenting on stuff?
Yeah. What's he talking about?
Paolo Saberno or something like that. I don't know. I thought he was just being funny, like pulling out a random player, but he said it like 3 times. He's like, I'm getting sick of this. We all know you had an incident with Sebastian Telfair.
Maybe he thinks you're somebody else.
Dude, maybe he thinks I'm Jeff Saturday.
Did Jeff Saturday have an incident with Sebastian Telfair?
I don't know, but that's my point. That's what I'm getting at. Maybe
let's look. I'm gonna do Jeff Saturday.
Teddy Sills wants a fucking thank you now.
Sebastian Telfair.
Yeah, the Hooper Lotto. There's only one Sebastian Telfair in life. Yeah, he's probably just trolling.
Yeah, no update regarding Jeff Saturday and Sebastian Telfair. I'm sad to report.
Well, that's my thing is it's probably if he's talking about it like that, it happened and it's not getting publicized.
But
you know what I mean?
Did you know that Sebastian Telfair pled guilty to conspiracy to commit healthcare fraud?
Whoa. So maybe he's saying that Jeff Saturday is involved.
Scheme involving 18 former NBA players defrauding the NBA players' health and welfare benefit plan.
That's probably what this guy's talking about.
I just don't understand. It happened in
Oh, he's part of the big baby.
Oh, he went to prison.
Wow.
He got out in May 2026. He just got out. Free Sebastian Telfair.
Wow. Maybe that's why the guy keeps saying anything.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, so I was going through this mock draft to try to find who would get mocked to the Los Angeles Lakers, and I have it.
Okay.
I never heard of this guy before. He's on Alabama. His name is Amari Allen. 6'8", 205-pound freshman.
I mean,
right after that is Joshua Jefferson.
Damn, give me Joshua Jefferson. Yeah, they're not drafting him. What pick do they have?
25.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. I forgot they finished so high. They could use a 6'8", 205 guy, but then they're also going to need a center.
Oh, you know who I like? Morez Johnson.
Yeah, so do I. I saw a couple people in chat saying he's great. Who do they have him mocked to?
Atlanta at 23.
Yeah, Atlanta's going to want a center. Atlanta's a possibility for Mara.
This is not very it's not a very credible site at all, by the way.
Maybe a trade up, Joel, because you need a center more than the Lakers need a center more than any team I could think of needs a position. Like, am I crazy to say the Los Angeles Lakers need a center more than any team in the NBA needs any position? Because Jackson Hayes and DeAndre Ayton aren't fucking cutting it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I would trade up if you could. I'm not saying you're going to get Mara, but make sure you fucking get Johnson.
Dude, this would be crazy. So I'm looking at the Athletic now. I'm not a big Athletic guy, but I like some of their mocks and some of the NHL stuff they do. Oklahoma City at 12 getting Yaxel Lendenberg.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Crazy. Would he immediately become the oldest player on that roster?
Probably. Yeah, 23. Koa Pete, 16 of the Grizzlies. What? Is Koa Pete not very good?
Is Koa Pete not very good? He's a freshman. I thought he was solid. I don't have anything bad to say about Koa Pete. Matter of fact, I would invest into Koa Pete, just not right away.
Okay. You're not going to buy his cards right now? What are you waiting for?
I would take a Koa Pete card happily.
How much do you think his RPA is?
Not much. I don't think the hype on him is very high. Matter of fact, I think he was one of those guys who had that big game against Florida to begin the year and kind of tailed off and ended up being like third, fourth best player on that team for most of the year.
All right, let me tell you a guy whose card I want. Not in the top 10. These are all. Well, Mikal Brown Jr. is not a bad one. 20 years old, 6'4" guard. I like him. Remember we were Louisville guys?
Yeah.
Nate Met would be a buy, but no, I don't want that. Who is Labaron? Oh, Phelan, this guy down
there.
Yeah,
that's the dude from Alabama. He's a stud.
I don't know who Hans Steinbach is from Washington.
People are hyped about him too. He's a big dude. He's tall.
I think I like Morez Johnson Jr. I would get his card. Ooh, Christian Anderson, 18 to the Hornets. Like him.
Hard to know what the Hornets need.
I don't know who Jaden Quintance is. 6'10" from Kentucky. Dalen Swain.
Yeah,
21 to the Pistons.
He'll go higher, in my opinion.
Chris Sinak Jr., he's kind of a dog from Houston. Bennett Sturts, 26 to the Nuggets. No, I'm good, thanks. Oh, Isaiah Evans, 27 to the Celtics. That's a good pick.
I'm not out on Bennett Sturts. I don't know if Nuggets would be where I'd pick for him. Phylon excites me.
He's not an NBA guy.
Bennett Sturts? I don't know about that, dude.
You think he's an NBA guy?
If Christian Braun and Peyton Pritchard and guys like that can be NBA guys, I think Bennett Sturts could be an NBA guy. I'm not saying I think he's going to score 40 a game. I don't know. I think the Nuggets are a bad fit.
Who's the last guy to come out of Iowa and be a good basketball player in the NBA? These Big Ten the team, Wisconsin's and Iowa's, they always get these guys come to the NBA and they just do nothing.
You remember Reggie Evans? Is that who it was?
Was that Iowa?
Keegan Murray. Yeah, that's
Keegan Murray. Yeah. They have the Magic taking Jaden Bradley from Arizona.
Not mad about that at all.
Magic need a fucking. This draft's loaded. Jacoby
Gilles, a good one. Yep, Garza.
Emmanuel Sharp. Wow.
I would take Bradley all day.
Garza too. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. You need all these fucking guys to go to the NBA from schools in the Big Ten. They ain't gonna do shit. Braden Smith, he ain't gonna do anything. Anyways, that's NBA draft talk. Should we talk a little baseball?
Yeah, sure. But first, let me ask you. I think they released a couple games from the NFL schedule were leaked. The Bills stadium opener is on Thursday Night Football against the Lions. And it's a new stadium. I really want to go.
Yeah, I mean, water's wet.
Yeah, so I should go, right? Never been to Buffalo.
You never been to Buffalo in general?
Never been to Buffalo.
Well, I saw you put on there, you said Buffalo is a stadium where I've never seen before, but it was kind of funny when you said that because it's a brand new stadium, so nobody's ever been to that stadium.
Yeah, somebody commented that. Stupid wording.
Yeah, it was kind of dumb. But anyways, I mean, of course I'd like to go to the new stadium debutante for Buffalo. It's gonna be a fucking expensive ticket. Those ticket prices are nuts. I don't know. Like, see, this is the sharper square. I think it's sharper to go to the stadium when it's not the opening night.
The thing is, though, is I don't want to go Sunday. I like watching standalone games live.
Thank God. Part of it. I'm glad you're there now, and that's great. I'm with you. Yeah, I don't know. There's things that intrigue me about it, but there's also, I mean, you could a fraction of the price to go to the same stadium to see a kick-ass team, kick-ass atmosphere.
Well, I don't even know the prices yet, so I didn't. If Cam's being serious, I'm obviously not doing that.
What is Cam saying?
$10K a ticket.
Oh, I don't know about that, but it's going to be an absurd amount of money, dude. It's the first game in the new Buffalo Stadium.
Yeah, I didn't think about that much.
Yeah, I mean, we're not talking about the Arizona Cardinals here. It's Buffalo. They it's all they got. Well, no, they got the Sabres. I'm sorry. It's not easy. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a great game. Well, you're not going to be in the nosebleeds, LMAO. Yeah, true. Not at that price. Give me the Broncos. No, but we do. Well, first of all, we got to get back to Circa this year for the NFL season. I don't necessarily care to go to an NFL game as much as I'd rather go to a college football game. But Buffalo would be a no-brainer to see that new stadium, especially if I'm not going to go for playoff hockey.
And Baltimore, we have to go to Baltimore for baseball.
Yeah. That will probably be a trip I think we do sooner than lader. A quick like in and out like we did with Cincinnati, maybe 48 hours in Baltimore, get eyes on the city. Yeah. Go to Camden Yards. I know nothing about Baltimore. Goots is going to tell me it's the best place in the country. I'm sure it isn't. But also I don't have anything bad to say about Baltimore. It's like a perfect don't knock it till you try it type of city in my opinion. All right. Oh, I also wanted to ask you, how did you come out yesterday? What stores did you go to for your Europe trip? Did you do?
I went to hold on, Bloomingdale's,
okay,
Macy's, Lululemon, PacSun, and Abercrombie. I did buy the joggers you said to buy.
Good job.
I did buy some trousers. First time I've ever bought trousers.
What exactly are like? I don't really even know the full definition.
They're like pants, real pants,
like nice pants, like slacks.
Joggers, yeah.
Good job.
They're called, yeah. Got
good job.
Button ups. I'm gonna look real Europe. I'll say that. I'm gonna look real Europe.
What did you get at PacSun?
A button up and a bathing suit.
Nice. Yeah, you're gonna need a bathing suit. Good job. All right. Should we talk a little baseball? Is there anything else to discuss?
We should talk a lot of baseball.
Oh, there was. I don't want to keep beating the dead horse because I hear everybody online and in sports talk bitching about this NFL schedule release. They like leak it. It's so stupid. Are there actually any other games that have been
the opening Monday Night Football is Chiefs Broncos. I don't think they know where.
The opening Monday Night Football is Chiefs Broncos. Got
Eagles
it.
Cowboys Thanksgiving. That makes perfect sense.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't usually play division.
No, the Cowboys usually play on Thanksgiving. I just don't think it's usually the Eagles.
It's not usually a division team. Oh, maybe
they played the Commanders last year.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just release a freaking schedule. Yeah, I know. Did it come?
Giants Cowboys first Sunday Night Football. That's pretty fucking awesome too.
Yep. That is cool. I'm very excited. I've lost my ways of being successful at betting football, but still very excited to have it back.
Everything I'm reading, Joel is saying Mahomes is back for the start of the season. He's planning on being back. I haven't seen one thing that said Mahomes would be missing any games.
If you had to place a Super Bowl wager right now, would it be on the Kansas City Chiefs?
That's tough. Wow, I wasn't prepared to answer that.
All right, hold on. Let me give you some odds first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rams 7-1, Seahawks 10-1, Ravens 10-1, Bills 10-1, Patriots 16-1, Chargers 16-1, Chiefs 16-1, Niners 16-1, Lions 17-1, Eagles 18-1. We'll stop there.
What are the Packers?
20. Oh my God, there's a lot of teams at 20. Denver, Green Bay, Houston, Dallas is 22. That's where my bet would be.
Dallas?
I like
serious
this year. Yep.
Your pick would be, as of right now, the Dallas Cowboys to win the Super Bowl.
They're not going to win the Super Bowl, but I'm investing on the Dallas Cowboys this year.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I'll give you 2 teams I'm investing in this year.
Okay.
I'm going to invest in the Cowboys, probably heavily too. And you know what? How about sneakily the Carolina Panthers? Not to win the Super Bowl.
We're talking about to win the Super Bowl. What the fuck are you talking about? You said, who would you pick to win the Super Bowl right now? Then you went through a fucking list of Super Bowl odds, and then you said 2 teams you don't actually think are going to win the Super Bowl?
I did.
What do you like the Panthers to do? Win your shit-ass division again?
Hey.
Yeah, fuck that division.
Hey. I don't know what happened. I don't know what got into me. Let's start over.
Okay.
I would bet. I don't know what I don't know what happened. The Bills are they're just not going to win the Super Bowl.
I'm not taking the Bills.
I got Bills fatigue.
The year they get their new stadium, dude, I will pass.
I'll tell you who I'm staring at. I'm just staring at the Ravens. Staring at them.
You know what betting the Bills to win the Super Bowl is like? Betting Fernando Tatis to homer. This is fucking stupid.
I'd bet the Chiefs.
You bet the Chiefs, so would I. So we're on the same page there. You want to hear my other 2 teams? Call me whatever you want to call me. 10-1 for the Seattle Seahawks is a good price. It is. I would take the Seahawks at 10-1 all day. Their defense is absolutely fucking disgusting, and the monkey is completely off Sam Darnold's back. I can't believe they're 10-1. To be honest, that shocks me. And then fun one, I'll just say it. I already kind of said it. I'll take. I do this every year too, or not every year. One of us, we trade turns doing this every year. But if the Packers are 22-1, 23-1, and Micah Parsons will be healthy, I'll take them.
No.
Yeah, it's because me and you switched off years, so I guess it's my year.
Yeah, that's right. I want Cam's money, and I want people to remember when they. I swear, you just get off the train 1 year, and it's like people call you a hater. I bet on the Packers over 7.5 wins, and we took Jordan Love MVP when he was like 33-1 a couple years ago. Loved the Packers for 2 years. Done with them. Done.
Yeah, we've had good moments with the Packers. I mean, I'm a fucking Vikings fan, so.
Oh, dude, yeah, you've had really, really good betting results with the Packers. I'm just done. I'm so done with LaFleur. Is Matt Nagy still involved with the Kansas City Chiefs?
I think so, but I have no idea.
Yeah, that's a problem. Because that guy sucks. Like he really sucks. Oh, he just sucks. Everything about him sucks.
Also, what did the Chiefs do? They got Kenneth Walker. But they still have the same receivers. Am I missing something? Did they get a receiver?
Man, I don't know. You know what? They're kind of lacking in that department, aren't they?
Yeah, they know about McDuffie. I was trying to figure out. I just feel like they have such a huge issue at receiver.
Who drafted Kenyon Sadiq?
Yeah, why am I drawing a blank on that? Who got Sadiq? Jets. Oh my God, I forgot. Jets actually had a crazy draft. The Jets had a crazy draft.
I'm investing in Geno Smith. I am.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You know why? You know why I'm going to allow it without talking any shit? Because last year we talked about the Raiders and Geno Smith and how awful Geno Smith would be behind a terrible offensive line. The Jets really don't have a bad offensive line.
No.
So I don't think it's that crazy to invest modestly.
Okay.
Win total, fine.
Do you think, I haven't even looked at these odds, but you know what? Since it's a slow news day, I want to see if comeback player of the year is up because I already know who I'm going to bet. Oh, you're going to fucking love it.
Geno Smith?
Nope.
He's a pretty good option, dude.
Well, yeah, I'm going to invest on like his passing yards because when you write him off is when you want to invest on Geno Smith. When you write him on is when you want to board Geno Smith. So when the Raiders paid him and said, "Hey, come on in, you're the man," that's we should have known that was a fade. Hold on. Where's football? Basketball, football. Let me see if these are up. All right. Player futures. Oh my God, please be up. Fuck, they're not up yet.
DJ, don't let him laugh at you. Don't let him laugh at you. Kyler is a perfectly acceptable bet. I just think because he's going to such a good situation with such a good coach, and they just added Jawan Jennings, the odds are going to be complete. The value for Kyler Murray is gone in that department, I think.
Let me tell you right now, Kyler Murray is going to be very trendy.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm saying.
Got you. Yeah, he's going to be very. Green Book has comeback player of the year. Cam.
Can you pull it up?
It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna show me because I'm in New York and they don't have player awards. What is Kirk Cousins?
Oh my fucking God, I hate you.
What is it?
Kirk
what
Cousins
is it?
isn't winning comeback player of the year,
Shut
dude.
the fuck up. What is Kirk
I'll
Cousins?
try to find
40-1. Add it to my card. Add it to my card. Take your fucking inhale. Take your inhale. Go ahead.
Your football takes are raising my blood pressure.
What are you talking about?
I'm just getting worried because we're hold on. Awards. I got the awards. Hold on. It's fine. Offensive player of the year. Okay, comeback player of the year. You want to guess the top 6 guys?
Oh, Kirk Cousins is gonna play. You bet your sweet fucking ass he's gonna play.
See, Geno Smith, 40-1, in my opinion, way, way, way better bet than Kirk Cousins. Way
okay, fine.
better.
I'll take him too.
Okay.
And if he doesn't hit,
Patrick Mahomes is plus 150. You want me to do this, right?
Oh, that's stupid.
So dumb. If Pat Mahomes can win comeback player of the year, I'm going to be furious.
You know what? I'm boycotting this award. This is so stupid.
If he wins it, I will too.
He's going to.
That's just the dumbest shit.
It's like be practically 50-50.
Okay, well, here's the rest of the odds.
No, it's 44 implied probability. Don't fucking nerd me, okay? Please. Not you. Go ahead.
Plus 550, Kyler Murray. I don't think there's any value left on that. Plus 1,000, Micah Parsons. Plus 1,000, Malik Neighbors. Plus 1,600, Daniel Jones. Plus 1,900, Nick Bosa and Fred Warner.
Nick Bosa?
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's the one on the Niners.
Yeah, correct.
The other guy, the other one is washed.
The other one is toast. AR 50-1.
I don't like. You're right. I don't like any of those bets for the numbers. It would be Geno or bust because Mahomes is probably going to win it.
80-1, JJ McCarthy and Anthony Richardson. Those are funny ones.
Where is Anthony Richardson?
He's on the Colts.
Still?
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Ooh, I think I got one, dude.
Dude, but hold on.
I got mine.
They signed Phil Rivers to play football instead of letting Anthony Richardson play.
Yeah, now it's been a year. He was hurt.
Oh, that's right. He hurt himself in like the pregame warm-up thing or something. He's doomed. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Deshaun Watson.
No?
55-1? 55-1, Deshaun Watson? He just has to beat out Shadur Sanders?
And play well.
They drafted him a receiver. They got some running backs.
Oh,
55-1. I feel like that's worth a sprinkle. What do you think about Tua? 40-1.
Everybody's saying you're a genius.
Well, no, I'm not.
Yeah, I know. You get just insane glaze. It's crazy.
I know. That's what Alan Dim says. I've been getting my shit in here.
You know what? Alan Dims has come a long way. I'm so pro Alan Dims.
Would you like to guess who has the 3 best players with best odds to win Defensive Rookie of the Year?
Hold on. Where is Tua?
Tua's on the Falcons.
Is he going to play?
Tua? I don't know. The other option is Penix.
Sorry. Let's go back to your question. Okay. What is it? What is it?
Top 3 in odds for Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Okay. I would assume Bailey.
Yep, he's tied for first with a guy who might surprise you.
Oh, okay. Well, if you say that, then it's not going to be who I think it would be, which is Reese. So
Reese is third at plus 850. There's a guy tied for first at plus 500. Chat saying Monsieur Delane. I'll let you know right now that's not it, but he's plus 900. He's high up there.
I think you're saying it since it's a guy that I'm not going to expect as a Reuben Bain.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Plus 500. Tied favorite with David Bailey. Then Arvell Reese, then Caleb Downs, then Mansour Delane. I'm looking for like an interesting name on here. I think Jacob Rodriguez will be kind of trendy. He's 22-1.
Hey, your guy said good morning.
There he is.
And he spelled Jovan.
Watch how he goes away and leaves us alone now. Watch how he's.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm winked up.
Come on in, Winky. Winky might actually be innocent.
Let's find a fun one. Dude, D'Angelo Pons, the tiny cornerback from Indiana, is 40-1. It's actually some respect. Are you here, Snowman?
Oh, God, please don't.
That's respect. They're giving that man respect.
That with fucking Fernando Mendoza. Jacob Rodriguez. Tristan, I think he just said Jacob Rodriguez is 22-1. Well, that's what I said. Jacob Rodriguez. If Carson Schwesinger can do it for being a tackling machine, so could Jacob. But they might not do that back to back.
That's my thing. I think Schwesinger is why Jacob Rodriguez is going to be trendy. Also, he's just cool as fuck, and people are going to like him at 22-1. Don't think he's a bad bet. He will be trendy.
I think you're going to need this year is going to be a splash guy. So whether that's sacks or interceptions, you're right. D'Angelo Pons might not be a bad bet. Also, who was the other corner? Delane, right?
Delane, yeah, he's plus 900. Dilgod Sis is 100-1. Not seeing anybody at 6. Brandon Sis, because Dilgod's asking. I'm assuming that's a Packer. Jermod McCoy, no.
Adam is saying we should start talking about today's slate. Is he right?
All right, yeah, that's fair. Good call. Way to keep us honest.
Yeah, thank you. Felt good to talk a little football, though.
Yeah, sure.
Fid is in here, resubscribed for 5 months. He said, go Sabres. Fid, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you.
I kind of like the Sabres tonight. We don't have to talk about it. 12-1 like lightning.
Hey, what do you mean we don't have to talk about it?
Because we need to talk about baseball.
Well, let's just talk quickly about these NBA and NHL games. I mean, come on, we're not going to.
No. I'm fine with it. So I like the Sabres, but I also like the Wild yesterday. Maybe I'm cold. I was just bad yesterday. We were bad yesterday. Yeah, we wanted to Alton over on a game that went 1-0. We bet the Grand Salami. It lost. Both my NBA bets lost. It was a bad day for the board review.
Yeah, I mean, I got giddy about the alt over on a game that was 1-0.
Yeah.
What else is there to say? It was a horrible read. Or maybe I can just, you know what? Maybe I can just say, hey, I was forcing it for content. I'm not really a shit gambler.
Yeah. But we did get the underdogs, right? Big cheesy Giants and Orioles. They came through.
I like the Angels. Sabres and Canadians. Yeah, sorry about that. Sabres and Canadians. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I really, 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 really want the Sabres to win this game. Really, really, really do. But I also, unfortunately, think that the Montreal Canadiens are some really, really, really bad motherfuckers. If you don't respect the Montreal Canadiens, I have a hard time respecting you. Okay? It's not a shot at Snides because I like Snides. But the disrespect for Montreal coming into the series as a Sabres fan was insane. The level of puck knowledge is below zero. Freezing. Temperatures in Alaska. All I'm going to say is this. Buffalo better fucking show up. You better bring it. Even if you lose, you better lose with some class, some dignity, and some fucking fight. Because I don't know what you did in game 3. I don't even know what you did in game 2. It was pathetic. Pathetic. Show up today. Am I going to put my money on you? No, because I respect the Canadians. Total in this game, 6.5 under -120. I like it. I'm going to be on the under in Montreal and Buffalo. That's my play. Anaheim and the Golden Knights. Series is 2-2, I believe.
I think so.
Knights are -150. Fuck, man. I don't know. You said it. Don't fade the Ducks. I think I'm going to stick to it. I'm not going to fade the Ducks. Ducks are +136 on the green book. I do think it's probably the Knights. I think this series is going to go 7. I'm out. What do you like?
I've been a Ducks respecter. I don't like anything. The only game bet I like in hockey today is Sabres money line.
Fair. Need a Canadians NFL comp unk? Man, that's really good. Well, I was kind of talking about it earlier on stream of like who's the Indiana Pacers in the NHL, and I was like, could it be the Canadians? That would be my comp. NFL? I don't know. Seahawks?
Like, well, if you think they're the Seahawks, I hope you're betting them to win the fucking Stanley Cup.
Well, no, because I'm on the fucking Canes already. Like the Canes could be the Rams. The Canes could be the Rams, and the Seahawks could be the fucking.
Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. Now that you say it like that.
All right, let's go to the NBA real quick. Spurs tonight, Steak. 9.5. How's your read been on this series so far?
2-2.
Okay. So
I'm also just taking the Spurs every game, like I'm doing with the Pistons.
You've been a fucking fanboy.
Yeah, I am a Spurs fanboy.
So this is what you've been doing. This is hilarious. Let's just talk this out for a second. You've been betting your Pistons every game because you're a Pistons fanboy, which is fine. I'm cool with that. You've been betting the Spurs every game because you're a Spurs fanboy and you got them to win it all. And you've been betting LeBron James every game because you're a LeBron James fucking fanboy.
Yeah, when you put it like that, it's pretty good. It's pretty true. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been fanboying out these playoffs.
Been fanboying out. So what are you gonna do? Fanboy game 5.
Yeah,
you're gonna fan it up.
Not fanboy now. I'll take the Spurs by fucking 30.
I don't even know why I'm asking your fucking opinion. All I'm just getting is this fucking fucking gobble bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. Totals 218. You got any thoughts on the over under?
Nope. Just Spurs by 30.
No. Thought about maybe an alt line.
I will let you know, Big Cheesy, if you're interested. I went to Disney with my daughter. I posted a picture on my Instagram story. I was wearing a Diamondbacks hat, and my friend DM'd me and said, just so you know, because of that Diamondbacks hat, I just max bet the Diamondbacks, and they won like 9-2 that day. Just saying. I don't know. We're not tracking the hat bets, but that did happen.
Okay.
Now the A's are going to get absolutely slaughtered.
I got to pee again. Why don't you?
Pee break's good. Pee break's good. But make this the quickest pee break you've ever had.
Do you have to pee too?
I'll pee, but also let's.
You always say that you never move.
Let's run 5 minutes late today too.
Well, hold on. Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'll pee.
All right. Be right back after these words.
Snowflakes. Snowflakes. Supposed to be a quick pee break. Jeff Sunday's doing a number 2. Crazy.
Bro, I don't want to fucking hear it. You are more than capable of talking about the baseball board while I take a piss.
Oh, you want me to do that? I probably should have. Fine. Next pee break, that's what I'll do.
I needed another cough shot.
When you're not here, I'm locked the fuck in.
I thought I was rallying, beating this cold. I felt better yesterday, but I don't know if today I feel like I'm taking a step back and I got to go out today too. Where were we? Baseball.
We immediately into baseball. Let's keep going.
Angels, Guardians. The Guardians are minus 135. This could very well be a get right series for the Guardians. Nice win by them yesterday. Ciccone is on the bump. Urena is on the bump for the Angels, 3.6 ERA. Slade has a 6.15 ERA, not very good. Steak, yesterday you said that was a pretty steep price for the Guardians. Not a lot of people would want to play it. You were absolutely right. I was wrong. Today feels like a short price. Pitcher's not very good.
It sucks. Cool name, but he kind of sucks.
Very cool name.
I don't know if it's that short.
Okay.
Walbert Urena certainly been pitching better than Slade has. I think this is a get-right series for the Guards.
Okay.
And these games matter because the Central is so, I think right now the Guardians are currently in the lead in the Central and the White Sox are in first place. So you got to, they just had a bad series against the Twins. You need these wins against the Angels. I think they win all of them. Okay. Angels suck.
Yeah.
That's my take. Angels are going to fall off a cliff. I said that yesterday too.
Yeah. Okay. I'm kind of with you on that one. I think the line is a touch short, but I get what you're saying. Slade's not very good. It's just that the Angels are so bad. Figured even no matter who's pitching, you can get a little bit more respect in that. Let's move to the next game. We've got Baltimore Orioles. Hey, no hitter through 7. When we have the over in the Grand Salami, I hated this team with a passion for what they did, but then they hit a 3-run home run to win the game and beat the Yankees. You called it. You said that was your nasty play. Great job if you ended up betting them. Will Warren on the bump. Brutal loss for the Yankees.
Yeah.
Baltimore's plus 135. I kind of feel like it's Baltimore nothing here. You agree?
Baltimore's plus 135. Who's pitching for Baltimore?
TBD
against Will Warren, and they're plus 135. Short-ass lines in this series. Very surprising. Can't be getting that much respect at Camden Yard for the Orioles when the Yankees are just red hot. Ben Rice homered yesterday. Hot dude. Probably have to go back to him. I will 100% be going back to the Baltimore Orioles.
Is there any way you can invest in Ben Rice in the futures market, or is it? I mean, is that ship sailed?
To be what, the AL MVP?
Nah, I mean that's not going to happen.
So what is he going? What do you want? What would you do?
I don't know. Dim says it's Trevor Rogers, not TBD.
Why can't he win the MVP?
I don't know. Can he?
He's 22-1.
Who's the favorite?
Aaron Judge, Jordan, and then Bobby Witt.
Oh, fuck that guy.
You know who's 30-1?
Who?
Junior Caminero.
Junior.
Yandy Diaz. You're about to get excited. I don't see Yandy.
No, I'm excited with Junior. I love
him. 80-1.
Aranda's leading the AL in RBIs.
Trevor Rogers is pitching for the Orioles, Alan Dim says, with a laughing emoji and a clown emoji.
Yeah.
I still like the Orioles.
What? Yeah, Yankees lost 4 in a row. Did I say red hot or did you say red hot?
I probably said red hot.
Okay.
I did not know they lost 4 in a row. Holy shit.
Yeah, you did.
Brewers.
You the whole reason you like the Orioles is because the Yankees got swept. Yes, you knew that.
Yeah, wow.
Okay. Pittsburgh, Skeens, minus 315 against Colorado. What are we going to do here?
I'm showing Skeens minus 350. That's crazy.
Yep. Yankees.
See, this is the one where I just say, you don't think I should just press Rocky's money line?
No.
Okay, last time I said this and you gave me some pushback, it was Marlins Dodgers. And do you remember what happened?
No.
The Marlins won.
Who was pitching?
Somebody good for the Dodgers and somebody bad for the Marlins.
Yeah, but it wasn't Paul Skeens.
No, it was not Paul Skeens.
And the Marlins are not the Rockies. So that's bad comp.
Paul Skeens minus 350 will be in every donkey bozo lay ever.
Man, I want to be clear. I'm not the guy who's going to tell you not to make some bold and fun wagers. I love them. I live for them. But the betting the Brooklyn Nets had no rhyme or reason, and you did it a lot. So sometimes when you're going to make these dumb bets, I just want a little rhyme or reason. Now, hold on. If your reason is that everyone's going to have the Pirates in their money line parlay and you want to fade that, that's enough for me. I'm not looking for fucking data or X's.
No, I think I would more be interested in telling you every time I see a baseball team minus 300 or higher, I'll sprinkle the underdog.
Fair. Then if that's what your reason is, I'm good with it. I just need I need something.
Yeah.
So that's something. That's good enough for me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. We don't have to talk
about I think fading Paul Skeens is stupid.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
So, Brady Singer and the Cincinnati Reds are 2-8 in their last 10. They're -135, -140 at home against the Washington Nationals. I've been a Nationals respecter, honestly. Miles Mikolas is going. He's got a just a 9.43 ERA. No big deal. Nothing to look at here. The Nationals are 13-9 on the road. Very impressive. I would say, Steak, 10.5. This feels like it's going to be a pretty popular over. Great American Ballpark. Miles Mikolas on the bump. The total's 10. Sorry. Reds are -143. I mean, the Reds really need to start winning some baseball games after falling off a cliff. What do you think?
They won the last two against Houston. Maybe you could argue a little bit of a get right. I don't really like fading the Nationals. They're feisty. So I'd be with you if it would be over or nothing. I'm not going to take a side. I'm not going to pay -150 on the Reds.
This is actually very, very well said. Jeff is a teacher that makes you show your work on every problem. Not every, but some of them.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm still not going to do it, but it's fair.
I know. You're the pain in the ass student who doesn't want to do anything you're asked or told, and that's fine. I wasn't a great student either, but I did respect. I like math. It was the only subject I was good in. When you had to show your work, that is how you would improve a little bit. Phillies were -300 with Sanchez versus the Rockies and destroyed them. Cam, I don't know if you were here yesterday, but we Steak recapped UFC. I didn't watch a second of it.
Yeah, I recapped UFC, but I called Hamzat Islam.
Is that bad?
I mean, it's a little.
Oh, but there's a fighter named Islam, isn't there?
Yeah. I didn't just call him Islam.
Well, then,
that's next game.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with me. To me in that one. Where are we? Speaking of the Phillies, they're in Boston today. Zach Wheeler going. The Phillies are -140. Total is at 8. What has Wheeler been up to? No, Phillies are -143 on the green book here. Total's 8 over -115. Don't know who's pitching for Boston here. Boston is 17-23, 7-12 at home. Not good. Philly 7-3 in their last 10. They're trying to get to 500. Oh God, Phillies are a terrible run line team. 11-30 on the run line. But as I said, 7-3 in their last 10. So playing much better baseball. Easy click for the Phillies.
Potentially, you're more opener than Bayo is what they're saying. Brian Bayo would be the pitcher for Boston. Okay. I'll take Kyle Schwarber, hot dude, 2 home runs on Mother's Day. I think that was his 3rd game in a row homering. I'm not betting the Red Sox. You would be more likely to bet the Red Sox. You think they can get hot? I don't. I think they suck. So it'd be Phillies or nothing for me. Kyle Schwarber home run will definitely be on the card.
All right. Finchy says Red Sox team total under. Wheeler deals, but I don't want to deal with the Phillies bats. Someone said this is a crabby under, so that's a contrarian under.
I would think so, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I have no interest. I'm good. I'm going to pass. Yeah. Toronto.
And the Rays. And Rays, dude. The goddamn fucking Rays.
Sing it. Sing it. Say
this
it loud.
Is just
say it
crazy. Proud. Every day, the betting against the Rays looks sharper than a bitch. And every day, the Rays just win. Nutty.
Keep going.
I'm done.
Okay. Shane on the bump. Happy Shane bump day. Total is 8 in this one. You got Corbin going. Much better year for Corbin. 3.6 ERA. Yeah, I'll say it, but I mean it doesn't mean anything. I think the Rays are a little short here. If this is accurate, hold on, let me check Pickett. -115 with the way Shane's been pitching and what the Rays just did to the Blue Jays yesterday. My God, what is that saying? Walk in your trap, take over your trap.
That's that saying.
I'll tell you what, Rays got me binked up.
Winked up. Yeah.
If you're fading the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, I still call them the Devil Rays from time to time. If you're fading the Rays, good luck to you. But I don't mean that.
Yeah, I've been saying it now. I feel like at least for 10 days, 10 streaming days straight, I'm not fading the Rays. I have no interest. You want to go back to your boy Aranda?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, lefty.
Race. Jimenez homered twice for the Jays yesterday. Everybody gives a shit about that.
Oh, my God. Blue Jays lost because Johnny and Avery were doing the grounds crew. That is hilarious. Yandy Diaz Day. Steak, can you make a meme with the hot dude alerts and use the Giants outfielders humping each other?
I did see that. Have you seen that?
No.
It's like a celebration where they are in the outfield and they're all doing a little thrust towards each other. It's like a 3-way.
The Giants can't be doing anything like that.
And San Francisco is crazy.
That's funny. All right. Total is 8 after yesterday went over. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is in that game. Around a day. Sure. Go back to him. Mets.
You know why I'm kind of proud of you?
Why?
It's because you're just letting this Rays thing happen without like trying to make it about you or trying to get involved. There's a hot streak and you're not like trying to get in, and be involved. You're just enjoying the hot streak, letting it happen. Old you would never.
Old me might. Probably not.
Take the compliment.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Detroit in Queens. Flushing. Beautiful place. Mets are minus 140. Minus 145 in the black and gold book. Sorry. Total in this one, 7.5. Flaherty going against Peralta. I like Peralta. I'm also a Flaherty guy. This would be a square under for me that I'd probably sack up and take. What do you think?
I think we could potentially have a stand on business off here because you like to stand on business with the Mets. And I think I'm getting to a point where I'm looking at these standings in the Central. You got Cleveland, then the White Sox a game and a half back, and Detroit 2 games back with the Royals, and Twins 3 games back. And I know Sick Money and other Tigers fans we respect are saying they're dead, and I just don't know if I think so. I think the Tigers might get hot, and I sort of want to bet it. Sort of want to be there. I want to be there when the Tigers start playing better baseball.
Okay, that's all good and great, and I'm with you on that. What do you mean about standing on business with the Mets?
I just feel like you like the Mets. You thought they're going to start playing better. You did it a lot in the Rocky series. Is that not true?
You annoy me.
Okay, fine. We have 10 minutes left.
No. We have 15 seconds for me to say this, and I said it 20 times, and I even tweeted it. I thought the Mets would sweep the Rockies in Colorado because Colorado swept the Mets in New York. That's literally it.
Yes, Jay Wells, I do believe that is correct. Okay, fine. So it's just me on the Tigers, and you don't have any feelings about the Mets at all.
No. I wanted to bet the Mets one time against the D-backs, and they won that game, and you were like, oh, you're Mr. Met all of a sudden. Look at this guy, Mr. fucking Met.
I did not call you Mr. Met. Mr. Met is awesome.
Telling Mr. Flip-Flop to stand on something isn't worth time. I don't even know who he's talking about. There's 2 flip-floppers up here, by the way, just so we're clear. Just so we're fucking clear. This guy said yesterday that the Pistons Cavs was going to be done in 6. Then he said, I would bet my testicle that it's going to go 7.
That's because I was wrong about my Pistons bet. Yeah. Now it's 2-2.
Oh, you can't stand on business?
Yeah, I'm not flip-flopping at all. I'm betting the same exact teams all NBA playoffs.
Excuse me.
There's no flip-flopping happening.
The series can't end 6 still? After this 6 series?
Now I don't think it can.
Okay. All right, Mr. Flip-Flopper.
Yeah, Cavs in 6. And then I'll be the ultimate flip-flopper.
Cubs and the Braves. Braves are minus 115. What a great game.
What a great series. Wow.
What a great series. Braves got Grant Holmes on the bump today, 4.38 ERA. Colin Rea, 3.96 ERA. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you fucking what. What train do you want to get in front of here? You want to get in front of the Braves train? You want to get in front of the Cubs train?
Well, the Cubs just lost back-to-back games to the Texas Rangers where they scored 0 runs.
Oh, my God.
So the Cubs have went 20-something innings without scoring a run. On the other hand, the Braves just went back-to-back games at L.A. where they won 7-2 after Bobby Cox died. So one team is hotter than the other, but the Cubs are really fucking good.
I'll go ahead and say it. Could this be the contrarian under?
Even if the Cubs have scored no runs in 20 innings?
Wouldn't it be kind of contrarian?
Oh, and this is the first home game since Bobby Cox died. I'm not fading the Braves. No thanks. Sure. If you like the under, I respect that actually. I kind of agree.
It's kind of a nasty under.
It's a nasty under.
Yeah. But I'm rattled and shook after my grand salami yesterday, so I'm gonna
Lil shoot him up. He's a porn star, an older porn star.
I actually have no idea who Bobby Cox is either.
Old manager for the Braves.
Oh, okay. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Bobby Cox. Didn't like some guy, what was his name? Ted Turner or something pass?
Wasn't that an owner?
Yeah.
Are you confusing guys right now?
Well,
wasn't Bobby Cox the manager and Ted Turner the owner of the Braves?
I don't know who Bobby Cox is, but Ted Turner was the owner. He passed. I saw that because apparently he was a great guy. He bought the Braves for a couple $100 million. They're worth billions now, but they're both dead. Got it. So Bobby Cox and Ted Turner have passed. So two Braves legends.
Yeah.
All right. Ted Turner had hose, bro.
I'm sure Ted Turner does.
Yeah, I'm sure. He had crazy ejections. Got it. Okay, cool. Jane Fonda. White Sox plus 105 at home, South Side against the Royals, who are heating up 7-3 in their last 10. Are you nervous, Steak?
No.
Okay.
I don't get nervous.
White Sox money line.
Mm-hmm.
Total 9.5. Okay. Miami on the road in Minnesota. Total is looking like it's 9 here. Let's see. Hold on. 9 under minus 115. It's a pick 'em. Miami Marlins and the Minnesota Twins. Two interesting teams because the Marlins are worse than I think people would have expected them to be. Hold on 1 second. To call that person back. And the Twins have been better than people expected. They're 18-23. 10-10 at home. Marlins are terrible on the road. Talk about this game for a second. I got to see who's calling me.
Double calls. Crazy. Okay, sorry. So we got Yuri Perez. I'm not 100% sure. I agree that the Marlins have been that much worse than people expected. I feel like they're playing around 500, and that's what they expected, unless I'm crazy. Double call is crazy. That better have been really fucking important. I'll just say that. Twins have definitely been better than expected because I think most people thought they would be one of the worst teams in the MLB, and they're only 3 games back in their division. They won a series at Cleveland, and Marlins are coming off winning a series at home against the Nationals. I really don't like a side in this game. I don't like a side or a total. I'd be interested in maybe trying to find a hot dude, but that's about it. Hot dude. Absolutely no one on the Twins. Hot dude for the Marlins. I have no luck with them. No hot dudes. This could be a no home run game if you're interested.
In a game with Bailey O'Bear pitching?
Just saying.
Kind of like where your head's at. Okay.
Would not surprise me. A little shoot 'em up would not surprise me. I'm going to hard pass on this game.
Okay. I don't hate that, though. We could get back in our no home run bag. Milwaukee. Sproat pitching. Minus 125 against the Padres. Padres cooled off a little bit. 5-5 in their last 10. Brewers are 7-3 in their last 10. Coming off a sweep of the Yankees. Total 8.5 looks a little high, but Waldron's got a 10.38 ERA. Sproat's got a 5.87 ERA. Pretty obvious over based on the pitching matchup here. I'd probably go Milwaukee or bust. Minus 126 on the blue book.
I too would go Milwaukee or bust.
Yeah. Maybe you could say it's short, but I don't think so. Padres seem to get a little respect.
Yeah, they get a little respect. Brewers coming off the sweep of the Yankees. You could argue short a little bit, but no, I don't think so.
Okay. Texas Rangers, Mackenzie Gore, lefty, going, former Nationals legend against the Diamondbacks. Both teams been underperforming this year so far, 500 or worse. Gallons on the bump, 4.74 ERA. Arizona's a short plus price. Total at 8. Does that look a little short or a little low? That total at 8?
For these two pitchers, Rangers just lost a game 1-0 to the Diamondbacks.
Oh, look. There we go. 2-16 to the under this season. Still some edge, but not for long. Rangers are going way under at home. I heard people, Jovan and the bookie guys that talk about that stadium being lifeless.
It's interesting. You wouldn't really expect it.
I guess the way they designed it is just like the most boring, bland stadium of all time.
Surprising. Really makes no sense. No thank you on this game in any way.
Okay. All right. 3 more left. Houston plus 150 against Brian Wu and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners won yesterday 3-1. Did not go over their team total. Just way off in every single fucking read there and across the board with the overs. That's a really steep price for the Mariners, but I understand this is not your granddaddy's Houston Astros.
The Astros suck.
16-26, not good.
It's time to say it. The Astros suck. You have no real reason to bet them. I don't think there's every day. I feel like there's a guy in the mound for them that has a 7+ ERA. I don't want to lay the price either. I could see more runs in yesterday's game. Maybe the over. Definitely Julio Rodriguez home run.
Mm-hmm. The last 2 years, the stadium is lifeless. Even Trent complains about the stadium. The poor offense doesn't help either. Sure. Yeah. Good call by you. You called, you faded the Astros. You said they're going to have a down year. I think you said that about the Rangers too. Good job.
Yeah.
Crowning you 40 games in. Palante, my guy, on the bump going against the A's today. A's are
God, these fucking Cardinals get no respect.
Nope.
Just none.
150 minus 145 are the A's against the Cardinals. Cardinals are 23-17, 13-7 on the road. Road dogs, roof. And the A's are 8-8 at home, 21-19. Springs is a dog, though. Absolute dog.
Hot dude. Jordan Walker homered in the Cardinals last game. I think this line is screaming athletics personally, and I got the hat on. So that has to be mentioned. That's all I got. It's athletics or nothing for me. And I haven't faded the Cardinals much all year.
Adam got picks as Kurt's POD.
Kurt's what?
Probably like hits, runs, RBIs, or bases or something.
I'll tell.
Weather here in Sac, the ball is going to fly. Okay.
So runs too. All right, fuck it. Kurt's, Jordan Walker, A's money line.
The only good read yesterday from me was the Dodgers line being short and that over being high. Correlated. The Giants won 9-3. They beat that ass. I would be curious to know if you think that this is a really obvious bounce back spot and it kind of fits your system, because you said you're just going to press the plus price on a team if they're minus 300. They're minus 290. Yamamoto's
minus 314 where I'm looking, but the Giants or the Rockies are going to win a baseball game today.
I'll tell you what, this Yamamoto is a bad motherfucker. Bad motherfucker. Sasaki's kind of a bitch. Yamamoto, bad motherfucker. This total's still high. It's still high.
Well,
8.5.
Yeah. But the fucking Giants pitcher sucks. Giants have been scoring some runs, 9 and 7 in their last two. They gave up 13 to the Pirates in the game before that. I don't think it's that high.
Okay.
And I'll take the Giants, just fuck around, and then Devers home run, hot duty homered yesterday.
Yeah. If someone gets hot, they stay hot. That's what we like to believe around here. All right.
Muncy homered for the Dodgers too, and also had an RBI single.
Quick recap: Guardians, Angels. Angels. Okay.
Angels are a dead program.
Baltimore Yankees.
Nasty play to go back to the Orioles, but Ben Rice should probably be played.
Pittsburgh, Colorado.
Colorado money line.
Reds, Nats.
No, thank you.
Boston, Phillies.
No, thank you, but I don't like the Red Sox. Definitely Kyle Schwarber home run.
Rays, Jays.
If you fade the Rays, enjoy piss.
Mets, Tigers.
Do you want to give your opinions on any of these games? It's just going through me. Tigers money line.
Yeah, I'm fading. I need a ginger shot. I like the under in the Mets game. Kind of square, but I like it. Braves, Cubs, contrarian under.
Cool. Good with it. I'm not going to fade the Braves in the first home stand, just like I didn't think fading them when they played the Dodgers made sense, so I'll pass. But I do think the Cubs bats have to wake up.
I can't. I mean, people have to stop thinking that I'm some sort of sports encyclopedia.
I think the thing is like who Bobby Cox is deep down. That's what I think.
Me?
Yeah.
You know who he is?
Yeah.
You know what he looks like?
Yeah. Old white dude. I knew who he is, dude. I knew who he was when we started talking about this. You don't have to try to drag me down with you. He was during an era when I feel like you watched baseball. That's why I'm surprised.
Me?
Yes.
I was very late to baseball.
Okay.
Let me see.
Keep going through the fucking.
All right. Twins, Marlins.
Twins, Marlins is a hard pass for me.
Okay. Hold on. I just want to see. Oh, 2010. Give me a fucking break. 2010. It was 16 years ago. I was 22 years old. No, I wasn't balls deep in baseball. Give me a break.
All right, fuck it.
R.I.P. Bobby Cox, though. Seemed like a great guy.
Sure.
Serious about that. Brewers, Padres.
Brewers are nothing.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Rangers, D-backs.
D-backs or nothing.
Kind of with you. Ugh, no. Mariners or Astros? Mariners?
Yeah, but that's no fun. Julio Rodriguez home run and maybe the over.
Okay. A's, Cardinals.
Jordan Walker, Nick Kurtz, probably runs, and probably the A's because I'm wearing this hat.
All right, I kind of like that. Dodgers, Giants.
Giants are a Bobby Cox fucking mega lock.
Who gave you Cal Raleigh last year, Hovey? Zero ball knowledge. Who gave you Cal Raleigh? What's Cal Raleigh doing now? I don't hear anything about that. Jeff, Mr. Mush this, Mr. Mush that. Cal Raleigh's 0 for 34 this year. What happened? Huh? What did he do last year? He couldn't stop hitting home runs. He went over his RBI prop in fucking 20 games into the season. Did anybody else tell you that? Fucking, I think I just muted my mic. Is my mic muted? Is my mic muted?
On we go.
Is my mic muted?
Over the 2 hours and we get into this 4 minutes.
Bitch.
The last 4 minutes have gone by like, oof.
I'm hurting.
Gone by like a Kirk Cousins scramble.
I gotta be on the tail end of this cold, but I am hurting.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Hutch Bets. All right. Where are we at now?
I think we're all done.
All right.
Thank God.
Spurs Sabres, Canadians under. You know what? We'll do a fake sharp sheet. All right. How about that?
Oh, we'll definitely do a fake sharp sheet.
Everybody have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.
You guys, have a good day. Whatever.
Bye-bye.